Let's talk. A major update today. I bought a van yesterday. I went to Warsaw to meet the seller, and there was a snowstorm, and we met at 10 in the morning, and it got completely dark, like almost completely dark. In matter of minutes after we sat in the car, the sky got dark, and it was like late evening. So my reason for meeting in the morning was to get some daylight, and ironically it didn't work out well. So the van is standing somewhere there. Like now it's in the center of the screen. I will show you tomorrow how it looks like. And question is, how does it feel? Well, honestly, I'm scared it will be a lemon, because so far I couldn't start it up. There was a little battery problem, but that's not a big thing, you know. It may have been idle for some time. The owner didn't use it, and battery got discharged. So after driving it for a while, it got better. I saw a little trick. You take this towel that they give you for putting on the floor, you make it dripping wet, and put on this radiator to have a little bit humidity. The air is pretty bad quality, but if you do this and then use the towel that you wipe yourself and make it wet and put on the radiator, then it's getting a bit steamy, and your sinuses will thank you. So, how does it feel? How does it feel to have a new car? I hope it won't go soft very soon. So the first problem was the battery, and I called the roadside assistance on a gas stand. Actually, I stopped on a gas stand, and then I couldn't start it again. But I was using lights heavily, and as I said, the van may have not been used. So this is probably not a deal breaker. But second thing is kind of scary, because there is some radiator radiator leak. And the water steadily decreases in the radiator tank. It's not to the point when it starts boiling. The temperature is 80 centigrade, so it's well within norm. But I think I need to check the hoses, the rubber hoses that lead to the radiator. And engine is pretty tight, so I cannot do it really myself in this weather. So these are my reflections. I hope I will fix these problems and have a lot of fun with my new vehicle and home. The van was heavily customized by a customizing company called Project 2. Something similar to this one, but without the roof. Yeah. So it has a webasto, so I can warm it up when standing, and it has a 2-zone air conditioner with digital controller, which is a big deal for a car this age. It's 20 something years old, and it has its custom spoilers and some rust, and my biggest concern is that within 2 weeks I have to pass car inspection, and that may be difficult for some reason if I cannot if I cannot pass the car inspection. It will cost me a lot of money to fix it, but on the plus side, it wasn't so expensive to start with, and even it is a Volkswagen T4, it has a custom built 1Z engine with a rather decent horsepower and torque to it. So it drives very well, and it looks cool. So the only issue is to fix it up. I may have to repair the doors, locks, maybe mirror, some bodywork, a lot of bodywork, and yeah, we'll see how this project will develop.